Hey there everybody. Tutorial I'm bringing you guys today is how to do the entrance and escape from Jelly Castle. Uh, this trick can be quite difficult if you're learning it for the first time, but it's actually really easy. There really isn't much to this trick other than getting your angle right, so let me show you guys. So first off, what you want to do is as the bee, you're going to fly through this little hole. You're too small to fit through it, but as a bee you can fly through. So doing it like this I wouldn't recommend because you can't really see what you're doing. So when you first learn, kind of angle yourself downward a little bit to see the hole, and what you want to do is you want to get right in the middle, so something like that, except you need to angle yourself downward slightly. If you're aiming yourself straight, sometimes it's really hard to get in the hole, because if you angle yourself just perfectly, you'll just land on the ground and you won't go through the hole. So when you get directly in the middle, you want to angle yourself down ever so slightly, kind of like this. And then you'll either go through... Oh, you have to hold the B button too. Don't forget to hold the B button, otherwise you're not going fast enough to make it through. So hold the B button and then go down. Now, there are two things that'll happen. You'll either zip through like I did, or you'll get kind of stuck. And if you get stuck, just keep holding up or jumping or whatever, and eventually the bee will pop through and it looks really adorable. So you can grab the Jiggy. Now, exiting is what people have a lot of trouble with because the camera can be really finicky inside the Jelly Castle, and it's hard to adjust it at first. So if you fail it for whatever reason and you're against the side, don't... Well, that was a bad example because my camera flipped right away. But don't try and go up on the side, because sometimes the camera has a hard time flipping, and of course when I'm trying to show that, like, my camera doesn't flip. So what happens is I usually back up a little bit just to get the distance, and then that'll flip the camera right away. Okay, so when you're in the castle, the angle that you need to escape is a little bit different. Like, on the outside, you just have to basically line yourself up in the middle and then go. But on the inside, it's a little different. You need to be a little more to the right. It kind of still looks like you're in the middle, but again, angle your camera down slightly, get in the middle, and then... I was a little too far right. See, there was the camera having trouble flipping. So yeah, kind of get exactly in the middle as far as you can go, and then down. There you go. Doing the trick just kind of takes practice. Like, there isn't really anything to it. The best advice I can offer is don't go fast. Take your time to line up your angle. See how slow I'm like getting down there? But that's just because I'm making sure my angle is okay. Because taking an extra 1 or 2 seconds to fix your angle is a lot easier than making it, or, you know, failing it. One other important thing to consider is make sure you're angled down enough. Whenever I do castle entrance or escape, I usually have an angle downwards like this. But I mean, I've seen some people do it like straight up, kind of like this, and it works. But if you do it like that, then I mean, it still works as long as you have the right angle. But sometimes you land on the ground, or sometimes you'll like keep flying, kind of thing. Or that'll happen. Like, I see that happening to a lot of people if they're not angled down enough. If you're angled too far down, of course, it won't work, because then you'll just end up... See, I was getting stuck. If you angle down too far, you'll just kind of crash into the ground and you won't go through the door. So, kind of just get in the middle, angle down, pop.